and we've never done this before. So we went through so many firsts together. We're very bonded. We have a thread on our messages that, you know, anytime anything really newsworthy for any of us happens, a message comes across that group chat. So that's fun. And, you know, I've done other shows. I did a show for Bravo with Tom Felicia called Get a Room. I see Jay in LA all the time. I just talked to Kyan about something. He's in Florida. And Ted, sometimes we interface with some Food Network stuff. So yeah, I see them a lot and I talk to them a lot.
What was Bravo like back then? Like Andy, you know, Andy wasn't on air talent at that. You know, there always used to be that joke that Andy wanted to be the sixth Queer Eye.
Right. Andy joined after Queer Eye. I think it was, you know, I think we were in our second season, and I remember vividly him arriving on set as a new executive. And we were at spring training for the Boston Red Sox, and he's such a St. Louis Cardinals fan. I think he had a Cardinals hat on. I was like, dude, what are you doing? We're going to get beat up in here. And that's when he joined. And I think, you know, kept that momentum going with, you know, pop culture staples, like bringing on, I think the Housewives were like his first year there, and a lot of different shows.
Like Tabitha and Millionaire Matchmaker and all that stuff came right after you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I think they originally said, like, you know, they were taking a lot of the Queer Eye silos, like fashion, beauty, food, design, and spinning them off into different, you know, shows like Project Runway, Tabitha's Salon Takeover, Top Chef, all of those, I think, allegedly came from like the success of Queer Eyes. I think the reaction of Bravo viewers like liking all of those things: food, fashion, design, beauty. And then Housewives, I think, came after that.
I think so too. And I mean, really, I think Queer Eye kind of is the show that launched all of this. That's how I see it. Well, you did a bunch of TV after Queer Eye.
Yes.
Is this true? I read this, that did you lose Celebrity Jeopardy by $1?
I did. I played Celebrity Jeopardy, which is so daunting because, like, you don't want to look like a dummy. And it was at Radio City Music Hall, and I played with Regis Philbin and Nancy Grace. And I knew Regis from being on Live with Kelly and Regis. I didn't know Nancy Grace at the time. I got to know her later doing Dancing with the Stars. And my buzzer was so hot during like the practice round, and I was like answering all the questions. And I was like, oh, I'm going to kill this. And then the game started, and like my buzzer like wasn't working. I was like, did they turn this off? And I don't know if they do that, but it felt like they did. And then I finally caught up. And then the last question, which is like Final Jeopardy, and it's, you know, the hardest question supposedly of the show. They reveal the category, and then they come back from commercial break, and they let you make your bid, and you can risk all of your money. I had like $7,500 or something. The category was, wait for it, women in sports. And I was like, is there anything I know less about women and sports together?
Seriously.
So I was like, I better, like, you know, just be very cautious with my money. And I don't know why I chose my particular wager, but it left me with like, you know, like, I don't know, like $3,500 and like $34.99 or something left in my bank. And then the question was, what famous LGBT female tennis pro was recently honored by having the U.S. Tennis Center in Queens, New York, named after her? And I was like, oh my God, I know this. It's Billie Jean King. So I do know a little bit about tennis, and I know a little bit about lesbians. So I was like, I got this. But I didn't bet enough, and Regis won by like, I had 3,499 and he had 3,500. I don't know what happened to Nancy Grace. She was having a hard day.
Of all the questions to have it be about Billie Jean, right? Because I mean, right, you hear women in sports, you're like, there's 0% chance I'm going to get this even close.
Totally. I had no idea, but you know, the Jeopardy gods were smiling on me, or it was just, you know, irony 101, like of the highest degree.
Well, speaking of Nancy Grace and Dancing with the Stars, where does that fall on like the difficult level of things you've done in your career?
Oh gosh, it was really hard when I was doing it. And anybody who does Dancing with the Stars, it looks difficult on screen, and they show you like practicing and messing up all week and the nerves. And when I did it, I think they had like 19 million viewers, and like you're standing on the stage and there's like a spotlight on you, and the guy goes, "Next up, dancing the cha cha cha, Carson Kressley and his partner Anna Skaya," and you're just like, "Oh my god, what am I doing?" But the flip side is that, and I wasn't very good. I'm not a talented dancer. I'm not good at math. And there's actually math in dancing. It's like 1, 2, 3. I was like, wait, there's numbers here? No. Choreography was hard for me, but I loved the costumes. I loved the people that worked on the show. I loved the other celebrities. And that part became very, very fun for me. It's one of my fondest TV memories. And, I'm friends with a lot of those people. Kim Herjavec, I was in her wedding. I'm the godfather to her twins. So I have lifelong friends. She met her husband on Dancing with the Stars. It's a pretty magical place. And it's a show that's been on, it's, I think, 30 seasons now. And it was a cottage industry for me, because then I hosted the live show in Vegas for a little bit. They did a bunch of cruises. I've been to Alaska like 50 times. Thank you, Dancing with the Stars. But it was a 100% positive experience, even though it was so hard.
Seeing you're friends with Kim, you have the hookup on Shark Tank now. Like if you ever,
I do. I have to invent like a new, pump that looks like a sneaker. Reboot. Oh, it could be a boot, actually. Looks like a boot, feels like a sneaker. Oh, done. I'm pitching it tomorrow.
Seriously. I mean, you've done so much other reality TV, you might as well make an appearance on Shark Tank,
I know I should. I saw they have I think Kevin Hart is on it this season.
He is. He's doing good too.
Is he? I haven't seen that one yet.
What was harder, Dancing with the Stars or Celebrity Apprentice?
Dancing with the Stars was less intense, actually, if you can believe that, because for me it was like, I'm so terrible, I'm just going to have cute costumes and have a great time. And I did very campy things, which I loved, campy outfits and storylines, and it was very creative, I thought. Celebrity Apprentice, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, because it was like their reboot after the whole Trump debacle, with NBC. And it was really hard, but I was good at it. So it was a different kind of, it was intense. I remember like my feet hurting. I remember not sleeping much.